Mazi Nnamdikanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, arrives the Federal High Court today, the 8th of May 2025, for the continuation of his trial. Stay tuned. Court update. Justice James Omotosho, the presiding judge, is still at the time of this report reading out court decisions on other cases before him in the court. The case of Mazi Nnamdikanu versus FG is expected to commence shortly after. Stay tuned here for more update. Mazi Nnamdikanu's court update 08/05/2025. The case is set for consideration of hearing today, according to prosecution lead counsel San Awomolo. San Paul will lead the defense team today as introduced by Kanu Agabi. Stay tuned. Mazi Nnamdikanu's court update 08/05/2025. The defense, led by Paul, says it has no objection of authenticity of the letter by the Attorney General tabled before the court as evidence. The prosecutor has requested that the court play the CD of the MNK interview. Court awaits for the CD to load up. However, there appears to be a malfunction as the interview clip has remained static. The prosecutor has subsequently requested to sit down after fruitless trials to see the interview play. Stay tuned. Mazi Nnamdikanu's court update 08/05/2025. Questioning transcription of court proceedings. Video of Mazi Nnamdikanu interview upon his extraordinary rendition in 2021 is finally being played in court. Prosecution. Witness BBB. Can you identify the people in the video? Witness. Yes, I can. Prosecution. Who are the people in the video sitting next to Nnamdi Kanu? Witness, Aloy Ejimako and Abila, both are lawyers. Prosecution, Mr. Kanu, in this video, could you tell us about the indigenous people of Biafra? MNK, I am the leader of IPOB. I was granted bail in 2017 after arrest 2 years earlier. However, I was in my house. An army came to kill me. The army invaded my house and killed 28 people. Transcription of cross-examination proceedings. Prosecution, Mr. Kanu, you made a broadcast. MNK, I do not remember which one specifically. Prosecution, we mean the broadcast made during the EndSARS protest. MNK, the purpose of my broadcast was because the army was killing protesters in Lagos. Stay tuned as cross-examination continues. Mazi Nnamdikanu's court update 08/05/2025. Transcription of interview content of Mazi Nnamdikanu after his rendition. The presiding judge, Justice Omotosho, had asked a lawyer to help the prosecution fix the electronic system in the court. Interviewer, you gave instructions to people to attack federal infrastructures. MNK. If you say you have control over Biafrans or Easterners, you are mistaken. We are Republican in nature. We do things, especially what is right, at our own accords, not necessarily adherent to dictation. Interviewer. You pass instructions to your people. MNK. I lead the movement, but the day-to-day operation of IPOB is done through the Directorate of State, DOS. MNK, you are talking about incidents that happened after NSAS. Why don't you ask me of what happened 2015, 16, 17, etc.? Interviewer, in 2021, there were attacks. MNK, I am aware the army killed a lot of people. MNK, the movement I lead is not violent. Interviewer, your instructions led to jailbreak etc. MNK, my reaction remains that we are not violent. Interviewer, when you were arrested. MNK interjects, I wasn't arrested. I was kidnapped. Interviewer, what's your relationship with ESN? MNK, ESN is a vigilante group that exists everywhere in Biafra land. Stay tuned. Transcription of interview content of Nnamdikanu after his rendition. Interviewer, you established ESN? MNK, yes, for a very simple reason, to protect our people. Interviewer, INEC office were attacked. MNK, INEC cannot stop my parents from going to farm, but terrorists can. Interviewer, how does ESN differ from other vigilante groups? MNK, I cannot say, but mine is to make sure our land is secured. The governors have failed, and our land needs protection. That's why there's ESN. Interviewer, how many people are there in ESN? MNK, I wouldn't know. Interviewer, ESN perceived to be your children. How do we distinguish terrorists from this group? MNK, how would I know? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court update 0805-2025. Another audio broadcast is being played in court where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said the following. Nobody can stop us. Ojukwu said it long ago. We are unstoppable, and our enemies know this. We are sensitizing our people, talking how Igbos were forcibly taken into other regions to further divide us. Witness, the broadcast was to confirm whether or not he made the broadcast. Interviewer, you said, kill them. MNK, would you support security agents killing people? Interviewer, no. Interviewer, what about the sit-at-home orders of 30th May? MNK, you are ascribing powers to me that I do not have, or should I say I lack? Is it when I say, let there be light, and there will be light? Witness, what we are asking him is where he asks people not to go out on the 30th of May, and as a result, people died. Prosecution, Hamed Gulak and his assassination in the southeast. Justice Omotosho interjects, I do not have such name here. It is not on the record. Video continues playing. MNK educating the DSS on how political issues should be resolved and how people interpret information differently. MNK. It is up to people how they assimilate or incorporate instructions or directives. Everything people do is based on their understanding. Nnamdikanu's court update, 08/05/2025. The video interview continues to play as Nnamdikanu narrates his ordeal. MNK. Nobody is insane or mad, so why this obsession of killing people? In a democracy, people must have a way of channeling their grievances, and one of them is to protest. Interviewer. On a lighter note, tell me about your background, education, career, family. Which state in Nigeria are you from? MNK. Abia State. Interviewer. After you left Nigeria. MNK interjects. No, I saved my life. Interviewer. Where have you been and what were you doing there? MNK. It is my business. Interviewer. What is the job of ESN? MNK. They are in the bush protecting our people. Interviewer insists. What is the job of ESN? MNK. As I previously stated, they are there to protect our mothers when they go to farms. Stay tuned. Nnamdikanu's court update, 08/05/2025. The video interview continues to play as Nnamdikanu and his special counsel dialogues on issues. Shortly after Nnamdikanu continues. The invasion of my house was unnecessary. I was in touch with Igbo men I had respect for. Whoever authorized the invasion of my house is the real enemy. Video clip ends and has been admitted as an exhibit. Judge, are you playing anything else? Prosecution, no, my lord. Prosecution, witness, is this the letter received from the Attorney General? Witness, yes, it is. AG's letter admitted as Exhibit G, and the witness also requested the letter be read before court. Stay tuned. Nnamdikanu's court update, 08/05/2025. Witness reading AGF's letter to court hearing and subsequent statement. Witness PW2BBB reading the letter. Prosecution. Mr. Kanu, do you have any statement to make with regard to the content of the recently read letter? MNK. I do not wish to make any statement on the letter from the office of AGF. Judge, if your name is not on the list and you are in court, get out right away or else you'll be charged with contempt. Witness continues his testimony. Apart from taking videos and writing against the defendant, I have worked with investigating IPOB, MNK, and ESN. MNK founded Radio Biafra, ESN, and others. We discovered that the Lagos High Court, the Ilasa Maja Police Station, and the Murtala Mohammed Airport had all been burnt down, particularly in 2020. He not only called for the killing of police officers, but he also advocated for sit at home and instructed his followers to strictly enforce it. Even as Gulak was killed, Kanu questioned why he went out knowing that they would be sitting at home on May 30. Witness goes on to name states classified as part of the Biafra region proposed by Nnamdi Kanu. Stay tuned. Nnamdi Kanu's court update 0805-2025. The witness PW2BBB has ended his latest testimony. However, the defense has proposed to go into full cross-examination of witness on Wednesday, while they gather information on whether or not those who were killed were as a result of the MNK broadcast or other causes. Although the prosecution team insists on accelerated hearing and cross-examination of the witness today, the defense team wants the cross-examination to happen on Wednesday so they can gather info and be well prepared. The presiding judge also is of the opinion that accelerated hearing be enforced. However, Agabi San point out the need for info gathering because cross-examination of the witness. Hence, tomorrow, Friday, would not be ideal. Stay tuned. Court update. Case has been adjourned to 14th, 21st, and 22nd May 2025. Thanks.